Hello, my name is Kevin Coleman. I'm a master degree student at Full Sail University, getting my instructional design technology degree master's. Today, I will walk you through my case study, which highlights many key learning things from this course and many opportunities from this course. Now, my case study is on social media and learning. Now, before we get further and before we move any in depth with this, I'd like to show you all a video by Dr. Derek Muller. Please forgive me if I butchered this man's name, if I butcher his title. He is a physicist, a filmmaker, and a TV presenter. And we're going to watch his presentation on how social media transforming the future of education. All right.
In the best interest of people around the world. So I just want to give you a little taste of what I've been up to. My channel on YouTube is called Veritasium, an element of truth. You get where I'm going with that. But I just want to give you an idea of how this came to be. I started making this channel 5 years ago. There was no funding behind it. There was no organization behind it. There was no real plan. I did this for the love of teaching. So this is what it looks like in about a minute or two, the last 5 years of my life.
I believe science is beautiful.
It feels absolutely incredible.
But science is not always intuitive.
The first principle is that you must not fool yourself. And you are the easiest person to fool.
My mission is to help others not fool themselves.
Makes water.
Water,
Okay, what elements does it take to make water?
H2O.
So what does that mean?
It is water.
What's the difference between blue light and red light? Color. There wasn't stuff and then there was. Like, where did that stuff come from? Magic.
How long does it take for the Earth to go around the sun?
What do you reckon, cuz? It's on 24 hours. Obviously, a day, yes.
Sometimes it's best to make people.
So there's more to this video, and there's more to his video channel, and I will provide a link with you guys so that way, if you're ever interested in watching it, then you can watch it. Now, reason why this is such a passion of mine, reason why this passion, and the reason why this is such a passionate topic for me, because I am a witness of using technology for social media learning. I've watched it happen. I'm a previous band director slash, and you could say maybe choir director. I was a music director, choir director, band director, and music teacher who wanted to teach his kids how to write a verse for a song. We had a little project, just wanted to get the kids more engaged in learning. Excuse me. So got on TikTok. John Legend came up with a if you were on one of his songs, how would you write it? So light bulb, I'm gonna use it for my class to help my kids kind of get involved. Now, that whole day, I gave them like to the end of Thursday, because I found out Monday, so Thursday, me give you like, chance to really write this song out, get it done. And I was surprised, like they fell in love with the project to the point where they're literally in the hallway singing. So, and I really found out like you can actually use social media to learn. Now, one thing for sure that I know, and that's coming from someone that's teaching it, majority of teachers are now content creators. In education, in the world where everyone expects you to be the teacher, you have to be the family member, you have to be their guardian, their family member, their best friends. Why can't a teacher become a social media content creator? For example, there is a guy on TikTok. His name is QBT. He is a math teacher, and that went viral for screaming out, "Hey, we need help in the classroom." He teaches 7th and 8th grade math. He has over 2 million followers. And this is a rise of social medias and the rise for this happening. And I believe what happened for the rises to go on because of is the need of actually understanding that, hey, I want to help your kids understand math. So let me teach them in a way that maybe somebody else can get them to understand math and try to get them more involved in math. Another interesting thing that I found out with my case study is how technology changed. Now, I am not going to give you my age. Refuse to give you my age. But I can give you the era. I grew up in the era where if you didn't read a book, there was a thing called book camp, where you went to camp to learn how to read a book. Nowadays, we don't have that anymore. Now we have things called audiobooks, where students who cannot read, who cannot comprehend the book, they can actually sit there and listen to the book themselves. I myself have witnessed this happen numerous of times, where we had a student who could not read, but he could understand the book if someone read the book to him. So we had to use an audiobook for that. Now, also, another great thing that I found out too while doing my case study, that education is a social media process. Now, as educators, we go to school to learn our materials. We go to school, to be like, hey, we want to teach everybody else how we can do what we can do best. But the problem is, how do you teach someone that same knowledge if they never heard of it? What and the best advice I can give you is to make it to the point where the kids are understanding this learnable. For me, prime example, I taught my kids microphones. Like there's different type of mic. There's a dynamic mic, a compression mic, there's a ribbon mic. Now, to my kids, you look at them like, what is that? I don't understand it. Gave them the whole scientific term for it. But they know how it look. So my kids were just like, okay, what's a dynamic mic? It's a mic they use in church. What's a ribbon mic? It's a mic they use on, I think, the TV show Love and Hip Hop. If it works for them, it can work for you. Day. It works. It works. My final thought on this case study is that social media is playing a major role. Social media has been playing a major role date back since the early 2000s. It went from you can meet people from across the world to now you can learn different cultures to now there's an old saying, there's various ways of how to do something to get to the same goal. So I want everyone to take this case study, learn it, and maybe use it, and it could be beneficial for anybody. So without further ado, this is my case study on social media learning. This is Kevin Coleman signing out. You guys have a great day.